Hi guys and girls, it's Alex here from What the Photo. Hopefully you saw my earlier video about building the Haynes classic camera. If you've not seen it yet, I'll put a link up here somewhere so you can go check it out and see how I got on with that part of it. Now, we saw in the video that things did not really go to plan. We had light leaks up the wazoo along with an exposure issue. So let's take a look at the negatives and try to decide what exactly the problem was so we can fix it. Now firstly, we can see that the negatives are very, very thin, meaning there's not much exposure there. And I've got to raise my hands and take the blame for this one. I used roller film which was over 10 years expired and wasn't suited to the conditions I was shooting in, even if it was fresh. Additionally, I tried to push process it to get around the issue, but as I use a monoart developer for my black and white film, this didn't work out too well because Delta 100 requires additional development time to remove an extra layer on the film. And I think my chemicals cooled down too much during this part of the process. So, on the retest, we're going to use something you may have seen in one of my videos before, a roll of Kentmere Pan 400. Now this is faster than the Delta 100, and obviously it is fresh, so that should work at the stated ISO and give me the exposure I need. Next we'll deal with the light leaks, and there are a few clues here as to where the light leaks came from. So looking at this bit here, get it up on the camera, you can see that the light leak extends over the sprocket area, which means the light leak hasn't come from the shutter or around the shutter, as otherwise it would be constrained to the frame area. I'll have another look at this little area here. You can see we've got a little square shadow. Now that is a shadow of the spools themselves. So when the light has hit it, the film itself has caused a shadow or let light through in a pattern over the sprocket area. So that can only mean one thing. That means that the light leak is coming from the back door of the camera, and it's probably exposing the film in this take-up spool area. So there's a couple of things we could do to fix this. We could just run a roller film through it and gaffer tape up the back door, but that's not the best option, and you'd have to retape it every single time you use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some foam seals here out of some light seal foam that I picked up for a different project. I picked up for fixing a camera a long time ago. So let's get on, let's make that, and then we'll go test it out.
So this is the part where I'm supposed to show you all the photos that I managed to get now that I'd fixed the camera. And yeah, maybe that didn't work out so well. So it looks like I was wrong. So the light leaks can't be coming from around the back door because they're still there. I was really perplexed by this. I really wasn't sure what was going on until a lovely gent who left a comment on my article about this camera on 35mmC, and I'll stick a link to that article around here somewhere. But this guy Alan, he said that he'd built these cameras before, and similar ones, and he'd found that the light was actually leaking in from around the mirror for the top lens, for the viewing lens. So I think it looks like some further modifications are going to be necessary. So thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. We're going to try again for a part 3 of this review to get all these light leaks sorted and hopefully actually get an image from the camera where we can actually look at the quality of the camera itself. And well, you may be thinking that the quality of the camera isn't that high, and you're probably right, but I want to get an actual proper image from this without light leaks so I can appreciate it as it is supposed to be. So although light leaks seem inherent in the design of this, it's obviously not how it's meant to be, and we will fix those. I'm determined we're going to fix those. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can follow me along for all these further fixes that are going to be needed for this camera. Hopefully once we get it all sorted, we're going to mod the hell out of it. I've got a couple of plans in mind, first of which is I'm hoping I can squeeze an F-mount onto it somewhere and get it tested out with my old Nikkor glass. I think the 50mm 1.4 might be an interesting attachment, if I can get it to work, that is. But stick around, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe.